Hey guys, happy Saturday, and I know this is a long-awaited video, and I'm sorry it's taken me so long to do this video showing both babies side by side. So here are my Dwaynes. I have Rowan and I have Monroe, which are the same sculpt, Rowan being the reborn, vinyl reborn kit that was reborn and painted. And then we have a fully completed edition silicone doll by Claire, who was finished by her. And everybody was very curious because I have spoken about the fact that Rowan is a bigger baby than Monroe, and he is. He's longer. He's longer mainly because I think her curled up legs. I think that it's also due to the fact, even if you were to straighten out her legs, I think she'd still be shorter. And I think that's because Claire sculpted the vinyl kit up, the legs, the upper part of the legs, longer than what the actual silicone baby's upper legs are, the length of them. So he's got longer legs for sure. The limbs are the same on the arms. So the arms are the same length. I think that she just sculpted the legs so that it would fit better into the body, from what I can tell. Let's just put his arms up kind of like hers. That way you guys could see like a very similar pose. And let's turn his head a little bit more so you guys can see like the shape of his head. Let's see how that... Like, he still has a bit of a smaller head than her. Not by a lot, but just minimally. Like, her head is just a little bit bigger. And I don't know why, if it's just the way it was, the mold was cast and all that. I have no idea. But she definitely has a bit bigger head than him. Sorry, fixing his hair. But they're very similar and yet different and unique in their own ways, which is, that's the fun of this, right? Seeing the differences in the vinyl kits. I mean, obviously it's the same sculpt, but the way that they're painted brings out different characteristics in the sculpt. And same with in their facial details. Like, the face is the same. We know it's sculpted the same and should essentially look the same. And they do look very similar depending on what angle I'm taking pictures and things at. But they still look very unique to their own little selves as well. So let me just turn his head so you can see straight on, or a little bit more straight on, and we'll turn hers as well. Hey, baby. So they are similar yet different. Let's take this up. So they're both really sweet babies, but they have the whole separate look to each other, And I suppose I could have just undressed them so you guys could see their full bodies. But ultimately, they're very similar yet different. That's just all I can say. It's fun having a boy to dress and then having a girl to dress, and just enjoying the different size, even if it's just a slight variation. He just fits clothes so much differently than Monroe. And Monroe has her own challenges because she has that, her little left leg is up. And that actually brings on its own set of unique challenges to dressing her. So it's actually easier at times to dress her because of the way things fit, and then it's harder at times. So that curled up leg tends to be a bit of an issue with more fitted things on her bottom half, such as pants. And so anything that's not stretchy can be an issue. And for Rowan, I'm noticing, because he still has those chunky legs and they're long, they really fill out the 1 month size, to a T. So I see that, what he's wearing right now, his outfit of the day is a jacquardie, pair of light blue overalls, and then a little white onesie with little cars and trucks on them, also jacquardie, with a pair of navy blue shoes from, where are they from? Merrill. And little Monroe is just wearing a little sleeper, her little elephant in a tutu sleeper by Milk Barn. And so, even though they wear the same size clothing, they fit them very differently. It's so funny how, like, because you guys know I have a ton of jacquerie for Miss Monroe, and now I'm gaining and building more of a jacquerie wardrobe for Rowan. It just cracks me up because they just fit the same size so differently from the waist down. Like from their tummy down, it's just they fit them so differently just because, you know, with a vinyl kit, you can move their legs around. I can pick his leg up like Monroe's and pose it that way. But with Monroe, I mean, her little leg just is, it's sculpted to be up there, just like a newborn would have laying across their lower tummy. The diaper actually pushes her little left leg down a bit. If I were to take all of her clothes off and you saw her just laying there naked, her left leg would actually lay directly across her lower tummy. Just like you would see a baby in the womb, and I can actually crisscross her legs when she's naked and they will stay crisscrossed together like literally a brand new newborn would. So it's really fun to have the two differences. And I am so sorry because the lighting makes Rowan look almost shiny. He's not shiny. The lighting in this room does not do this baby justice whatsoever. I mean, both babies, they like the lighting doesn't do them justice whatsoever, period. It just is what it is. I'm just getting used to the fact that it's going to be that way. And I'm just going to have to deal with it because what I see in person versus what you guys are seeing in the camera, in the video, very different. Like, it's overhead lighting. It's the trials and tribulations of lighting and the stupidity of it all, I guess. But there they are side by side. You can see, like, they're lined up. Actually, Rowan, even though it looks like Rowan is like a little bit lower, he's actually up higher if I'm looking at them straight on. And he's still quite a bit longer. Like, it's the length of the upper legs. That's what I figured out to be the difference, because I actually measured them. There's like more than an inch difference there, and it's just all in the upper leg. So he's got really long legs, and she just doesn't. Poor girl, who got such short legs. But they are so cute. They are so unique. I am thoroughly enjoying having both of them. Like, it's like some people would be like, well, why would you want the same sculpt? You already have one. I love the sculpt. That's really what it boils down to, is I truly love this sculpt so much. I think it's one of Claire's very best sculpts of all time. I cannot even tell you specifically what it is. It's not one thing. It's all of it put together. It's the face. It's the dimensions, the long arms, the chubby legs. It's just literally, I absolutely love how this baby was sculpted, and it just speaks to me. So I'm enjoying having one girl, one boy, so I can have the fun of building his wardrobe, as you guys are seeing. And it's just fun. It's a lot of fun to have both babies and to really be able to appreciate and enjoy the sculpt. You know, it's just, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I don't seem to be getting tired of it either. And it's been 2.5 years since I've had Monroe. It's a long time to have one baby. So that just tells you how much I really enjoy the sculpt itself, because I never tire of that sweet little face, So there they are, guys. I hope you enjoy seeing them side by side so you can really see, it doesn't look like a big difference, but when you're clothing them, it's definitely a difference. But he is definitely a bigger baby, for sure. But both equally adorable. So there you go, guys. I hope you're all having a great start to your weekend. We have less than a week away to Christmas Day. I still have things that have not arrived. And I blame this huge snowstorm that we just had this week that have really slowed things down. So it's just not helping matters any whatsoever. It's a very early time to get the amount of snow that we got. Like, there are places in our area that got more than 4 feet, 5 feet of snow. It's crazy. Oh, good times. But anyways, guys, I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and we will see you all soon. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye.